Ooh la la la. Ooh la la la. It's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh la la la. It's the... Hey everyone, welcome back to What's Happening. So on last night, Melody was on her Instagram account, and instead of tweeting about the show over on Twitter, she decided to do everything on her Instagram stories. Now, last night it got pretty interesting because she made a post and said, "Child, after what was just sent to me, shaking my head, revelation, about to be a discount code again at this point." Then after that, she shared a picture of a judge and a police car. She then posted that at this point, I'm wondering how many idiots saw it and believed it was me and somebody else. Then started running with the lies. And she says, and you did it too. Now, I don't know who she was specifically talking about there, but obviously somebody else fell for the okie doke. But we know who on the cast fell for it because, like we said before, they sat up there in the reunion and said they had all this stuff on her. But anyway, Melody shared a video of Desi Banks where he's saying, "You going to jail.
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up."
Now, she went on to say that folks will take your silence for granted, baby. She says, sometimes you got to remind folks. And if you super sensitive, she says stop following her for about 2 weeks because she says she's not letting up. Then she made another post in her stories and said bird. And the only thing I could think about was coleslaw, because then after that, she followed up with a photo from the video of the Side Chick of the Year award, which we know she won that video hands down. Nobody else could compete in that category. But then Melody says later, she says, "Melody Cherie Rogers, let me introduce y'all to her." So we know somebody is going to jail, and it could be more than one person. Because if you distribute something to someone and then that person distributes it trying to harass or, demean someone else, then they all can be liable for revenge P. But in Alabama, it is illegal to distribute a private image. It says distributing a private image in Alabama is a Class A misdemeanor and a Class C felony for each subsequent offense. It says as of 2016, Governor Kay Ivey has added offenses like revenge P to Alabama's criminal code. Revenge P is illegal in Alabama, and to qualify as revenge P, the circulating image must be a private image the depicted person did not consent to and the sender intends to use for harassment. Now, the article goes on to say that in order to prove that someone is guilty of distributing a private image, a court must prove 1. The defendant distributed a private photo of the plaintiff. 2. The defendant intended to use the image to harass the plaintiff. 3. The depicted person had an expectation of privacy against the photo circulation, and of course she would have, because that was a private intimate between her and her husband at the time. And 4. The defendant knowingly distributed the private image. It says the first time a defendant is guilty of distributing a private image, the defendant has committed a Class A misdemeanor. Punishments for a Class A misdemeanor in Alabama include spending up to a year in jail, and any subsequent offenses are considered Class C felonies in Alabama, with punishments for Class C felonies which would include spending up to 10 years in jail. So in Alabama, it is illegal for a person to distribute or disseminate obscene material, and revenge P can fall under the umbrella of obscene material. So sound off below in the comments, you guys. Let me know what you all think about all of this. Even to this day, I'll still never understand a person that thinks that doing something like that would be okay. So you were that butthurt that you wanted to stoop that low to try to hurt your ex-wife and also the mother of your children. So I hope at this point, all that money that was wasted on dragging her to court to try to get full custody of the kids, I hope you still got some money left, because at this point, it looks like you're going to need yourself a good attorney. And at this point, it's about to be an all-out legal brawl.
We're going to thug it out.
All right, so sound off in the comments, you all. Let me know your thoughts about this. And I don't think anyone is surprised. I think we all saw this coming, but I want to hear your thoughts, and just know that I read each and every one of them, even if I can't respond to each one. I thank you all for watching and listening, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Please give this one 1,000 thumbs up, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from What's Happening.